What's good, guys? It's your girl, Jasmine Styles, back with a cookie. This is your Motivational Wednesday video. Thank you for tuning in. I apologize, me and the cookies are really hungry. I'm also gonna apologize for Reese's barking. My brother just left, so let's get into this video. So my quote for today, and I told y'all I ended up losing my little quote bucket, my little inspirational and motivational buckets. Well, I didn't lose them, I had to throw them away because they were covered in sublimation ink, because my long story. Anywho, so the quote for today is, "The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately." The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. For whatever reason, I saw this. I think I was making a design for somebody, and I had to stop and check my email. So I had to go online and get something done for somebody. And yeah, what is that in my camera? Okay, I figured it out. Y'all don't have to ignore my office right now. My desk looks a mess right now. It's not okay. There's stuff everywhere. But I'm in the process of designing websites. I'm designing 2 websites right now, as well as getting ready for Cyber Week, getting all these Christmas orders done and made this and the third. I also want to apologize because last week when I posted the video, for whatever reason, it took 28 hours for the video to upload. So the video ended up posting on Thursday instead of Wednesday. So I'm trying to get ahead of that and go ahead and get that posted up for you guys. But I think it's something going on with the data or something. I don't know. But back on track. Like I said, the dream is free and the hustle is sold separately. And I saw this, excuse me, on something, somewhere on Google. And I was just like, ooh, I need to add that to my Motivational Wednesday videos, because that really resonated with me. Because I don't think people, let me eat this. I got people holding it. I'm not supposed to be eating this, but I deserve it. Why I deserve it? Because like 4 times this week, I've worn something that I wore in high school, and it was too big. Okay. Okay. In high school, I had a lot more booty, a lot less stomach. Now I have a lot more stomach, a lot less booty. But it's coming back. It's okay. Anywho, so the reason why this quote, sorry y'all, I keep getting off track. The reason why this quote stood out to me is simply because a lot of times we tend to, not me pushing buttons, a lot of times we tend to think that because we have this idea, or because we want something, or we desire something, or we set out to do something, it's going to come easy to us. And it's not. Nothing in life is easy. And to be quite frank, if it was easy, I wouldn't want it. Because I want to know, it makes me feel good to know that I had to put in work. I had to put in stress. I had to put in tears. I had to put in heartache to get to where I got. Because you don't accept something, you don't understand something the same when it's just given to you. When you're entitled, when something's just handed to you, when it's just easy, it just easily comes, you don't respect it the same as you would when something you had to put back-breaking work into. And this hits home to me personally because people love to call me spoiled. I've been heard my entire life that I'm spoiled. And don't get me wrong, that's something I had to understand too when my grandmother broke it down to me. She was like, baby girl, you are spoiled. But the way they call you spoiled and the way that you actually are spoiled are 2 different things. Don't get me wrong, I have amazing, amazing parents, even more amazing grandparents. I've never wanted for anything, and neither have my parents. Because my grandparents did what they had to do to get my parents to where they are, which got me to where I am. And people love to say, well, Jazz, you're spoiled. Your parents do this for you. Your parents do that for you. Your parents give you everything. I work hard. I work hard. I had somebody tell me, why you 9 years old with a cell phone? I was a straight A student. I had a cell phone when I was 9. I got my first desktop when I was 9. I was a straight A student. I got a car for graduation. I graduated with an almost perfect GPA while playing sports and participating in every freaking club or whatever there was in my school. I did what I was supposed to do. My parents said, you do what I asked you to do, I'll get you what you want within reason, what you earn. I work hard. And being called spoiled is offensive to, it used to be offensive to me because I put in a killer amounts of work to get what I got. I've never been without a job since I started working my junior year of high school. So to call me spoiled, I used to take offense to it because I know I worked hard for what I got. My parents didn't just give me things. I had to earn them. It wasn't just, here, let me just give you some money. I know the value of money. A lot of people can't say that. But now I understand that I am spoiled because my parents didn't have to do what they did for me, but they did for me because I chose to do what they asked me to do and follow by God's plan. I had dreams. I had these dreams like, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to have this. I want to have that. I put in the work. God touched it. He said, you know what? For your obedience, I'm going to give you this right here. The dream not free. I had to work for that dream. And I had to continuously put in that work. And because I continuously put in that work, God wrote it off on it. But that's something we have to understand too. Because you want it does not mean that's what God wants you to be. I've been telling my grandmother and my parents since I was young, I want to have a Toyota. I think I was like 4 or 5, I was obsessed with these 2 cars. My cousin was obsessed with Hot Wheels. And that's all we played was racing games. What is it? GT5 and all those, GTA, whatever it is. Grand Theft Auto. All these racing games we played. We had so many video games and cars and stuff growing up. He was obsessed with cars. He got me obsessed with cars. We basically lived together. That was my cousin. That was my brother. And my favorite 2 cars was it was this black Cadillac Escalade and this blue drop top Toyota. And when we played GTA, those were always the 2 cars I designed. He taught me how to design cars, how to trick them out, learn this is and the third. Yeah, I probably wouldn't even know how to change the tire if it wasn't for playing them video games with him. But I always said that's what I wanted, that Toyota and that Cadillac. Granted, my dream vehicle is a Cadillac Escalade, and I plan to get that one day. But as I got older, my dream changed to not myself buying me a Cadillac Escalade, but I want that for my husband. But I always said I want to have me a Toyota and a Cadillac. For graduation, my parents bought me a 2013 2013 Toyota Corolla, brand new off the lot. That was my graduation gift for doing what they asked me to do. For my birthday, I customized and ordered myself a 2021 brand new Cadillac XT5, and her name is Midnight Blessing. At the age of 27, I own a brand new, fresh out the factory customized Cadillac because I work for it. And God was like, you know what? This is what you want. I'm going to give it to you because you listen. Nothing about that was easy. I've been trying to get that car for 3 years. And I got it. I looked at my mom and I said, Mom, did you think you would have a 27-year-old daughter driving a Cadillac? She said, nope. The best part about it, I can pay my car note with ease. But it's not because I dreamt it and I expected it to become easy, because it didn't, because it took me 3 years to get it. It's because I dreamt it, I put in that work, and God signed off on it. When I tell you I put in work, I put in a lot of work. A lot of work. Because the dream is free. The hustle is what you got to get to. You got to hustle for it. Do you hear me? You have to hustle. I'm still hustling to this day because that wasn't the last goal I wanted to meet. Looking back on it, I think my sophomore year of college, I made 3 lists. What I wanted to achieve by 25, what I wanted to achieve by graduation, what I wanted to achieve by 30. Looking at all 3 of those lists, I'm now 27 years old, and I think almost every single thing on all 3 lists have been achieved. So what did I do sitting on the phone with my mom the other night? Yeah. I said almost everything on those 3 lists are achieved. So that means not everything is there. I made 2 new lists. 2 new lists. All right. Why? Because that's not where I want to stop. I've achieved the goals I set out to do by the grace of God, the blessings of God, the glory of God. And now I have to keep hustling to get to the next step. The quote was, the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. And I bought that hustle, baby. I bought it with sweat. I bought it with ambition. I bought it with motivation. I bought it with inspiration. I bought it with tears. I bought it with prayer. I bought it with blessings. You got to put in the hustle to make that dream come true. Just having a dream not going to get you anywhere. And I feel like this just came out very thuggish. So I'm going to draw back and put a smile on my face. You have to put in that hustle to reach that dream, boo. You can dream all you want to. If you're not putting hustle behind it, you're not going to get there. But this video is getting extremely long, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. See what I did there? Because I just know you're going to like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it to your friends. I hope this video did something for you. If not nothing, I hope you got something out of it. If anything. And I will catch you guys in the next video.